we're on the precipice of a deflationary collapse, which is a much worse type of collapse than a blow off top. Like you've seen other countries hyperinflate their currency and their stock market goes through the roof and assets appreciate and then everybody's broke because the money's not worth anything. A deflationary collapse basically makes it where there's not a whole lot of jobs because there's not enough demand for anything. Very similar to the Great Depression. And if you look through history, the cycles have repeated themselves. You know, every fourth turning or so, we get a depression. It normally comes with a war of some kind that always coincides with it. And then there'll be a change in monetary regime. You know, the last one of these was World War One, and we've had, actually, I guess it was World War Two. Yeah, would have been World War Two, and we saw Bretton Woods in 1944. We've had a couple different changes in the monetary system while the dollar's been the dominant currency, but now we're at the precipice of the dollar no longer being the global reserve currency. And that's why all of these things are showing up again. So if you see the cycles, you understand what's going on, you can position yourself correctly. A lot of people have run to gold. They made a good call on that early on. Precious metals have done extremely well. For those that saw it coming, there's been a couple people like Mike Maloney and Peter Schiff that saw this coming decades ago. They didn't think that they could kick the can this far, but they have. Both of them were around in the dot-com boom and thought that that was going to be the end of it. And obviously it's persisted significantly longer than they anticipated. So all that being said, I hope you guys are ready. With these things taking place right now, we're close. It's going to be bad when it happens, but I do think that they're going to roll XRP, instant settlement. The velocity of money is going to pick up substantially, and that'll kickstart the economy, and it'll pull us out of this potential deflationary collapse that we were going to have otherwise. So excited for that.